If you're listening to this, I guarantee you are a teacher soul, meaning your soul is back here to be a teacher in some way, shape, or form. It doesn't have to mean like doing what I'm doing here or getting online and teaching. It could mean that you are just leading a group of people at your work. It could mean that you are teaching your children how to think and feel and be a certain higher, elevated, conscious way, right? But in some way, shape, or form, you are a teacher soul. Now, what a teacher soul is they are a soul that has to know everything about whatever it is they're trying to create in life to be able to create it. So, going on TikTok and watching some videos about manifesting and then trying to do those things and they haven't worked, who has that happened to? Right? Or going on TikTok and seeing, oh, this person teaches a financial course and they invest in stocks. So I'm going to go learn this financial course because they made a lot of money and they don't know how to make money. So let me go take that and then wah, 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 you make no money, right? And you're like, what the fuck? They made money. Why didn't I? Whole different kind of topic, but why intuition is beneficial is because you can intuitively look in, you like lower the veil, right? You can lower the veil with intuition of like what the human perceives. You can lower the veil and see what's actually going on, the source truth of what's actually going on. A lot of source truths of those souls are they're maybe not teacher souls at that level. And it might have been in their soul plan to make that money, to teach them that money was never going to heal their mother wounds. It might be in their soul plan to manifest the massive house and the cool car so they could learn that was never going to heal their inner sense of lack of value with themselves, right? So, a teacher soul like you, it's a blessing. It might sound like a curse at first, but I'll explain how it's a blessing. Has to know everything about everything to be able to create that thing. Cue ingredients. Okay. Who here has heard me talk about ingredients? Like, oh, there's 8 ingredients to make this, to create this. There's certain financial ingredients you need to create X amount of money. Just like to bake the perfect cake, you maybe need 8 ingredients and you need to know how much of them and how long to put the cake in the oven for. Same thing. If you want to create a certain soul pull, or you want to create a certain amount of money, or you want to create a certain kind of relationship, or you want to create a certain kind of body or a certain kind of health, or you want to give yourself a fucking energetic boob job like I have in the past. Don't count what I have going on now. That's from being pregnant. We're a little out of control. But there was a point where I gave myself an energetic boob job and it was just from energy work and ingredients. Now I'm pregnant. That's not from the energetic boob job what they look like now. I wish, but it's a little, we're getting a little too aggressive. I mean, I have to do like an energetic boob reduction at some point or something because we're getting out of control. Sydney said, no, keep them. I'll keep them, but I'll tell you what, if they get any bigger, energetic boob reduction. Okay. So, but you can do these things. You can create an energetic fucking nose job with ingredients if you want. You can create $1 billion with ingredients. You can create whatever the fuck, right? It's like if I want to go build a bike, I have to know everything there is to know about building the bike. I can't just like put wheels on a stick and then hope it works. You could, but it probably wouldn't go too well. And you probably don't want to ride on wheels on a stick. Sounds a little sketchy. So, but you need to know about where to screw in the tires and then where to put the thing and then how to put the brakes and how to connect the brakes to the little thing at the top of the bike that you have to like click on for the brakes to work. And you've got to know everything there is to fucking know. And then you build a bike. That's the kind of souls that you guys have because you are a teacher soul. If you just knew, let's say a manifestation was 4 ingredients and you just knew one of them and you got that manifestation anyway, you wouldn't have a guaranteed process of how to teach other people how to do it, which is why you've gone to courses, you've listened to books, you've gone to podcasts where someone's telling you, I've got a guaranteed process, and then all of a sudden it's not working for you. Maybe because their process, they only needed 1 ingredient because their 1 ingredient mixed with a soul plan got them their thing, right? or they had a soul plan where they already had the ingredients in them. They didn't know how to pull them or what they were. They already had the ingredients in them, so they got the thing, but they don't know how they got the thing fully. So because they don't know how they got the thing fully, they don't know how to actually fully teach you to get the thing. And so we're in this world of relying on other people. Someone tell me how to get this. Someone tell me how to do this. But what if you could just get it your fucking self? What if you could get the tools to understand what your soul pull is yourself? What if you could get the tools to create the ingredients and create the money and create the career you want and create the relationship and create the health and create the body you want yourself? Like, what if you didn't? I don't like when people rely on me. Like, when I've had mentorship students in the past, and if I can feel any of them relying on me too much, I kick them the fuck out. I don't care what the fuck they've paid me. I don't care what they've done. Some of them have gotten a refund. Literally, some of them has re-signed up and I have refunded their asses because I've said, no, you need to now take everything you've learned. You need to go fucking do it yourself. I love to be here. I love to teach. But the second anyone starts relying on me or needing something from me, I'm out. I'm like, you're not getting it from me because that's not helpful to you. What if you could learn the tools, learn the intuitive things to ask, learn how to understand what's a contagion, what's not, what's my intuition, what's my ego, what's my intuition, what's my emotions, what's my intuition, what's my fear, what's my emotion saying, what's my thoughts saying, what's my action saying? What if you could learn to see and read the creator field? Learn intuitively to pull the correct ingredients for the thing you want. Learn intuitively to pull in the correct thought broadcast. And on top of that, you can use intuition to go how rooted, 0 to 100%, 100% being the most to this ingredient, right? Like what if you want to make a New York best, oh my God, New York Times best-selling book? I always get those words all mixed up. Dyslexic, okay? A New York Times best-selling book. Let's say you want that to happen. There's about like 13 different ingredients for that, right? What if you could have the intuitive abilities to be able to pull those ingredients and then be able to clock how emotionally connected you are? That speeds up a timeline because what happens, you can either take 10 years to get a book publisher to get the best selling book. And within those 10 years, you'll get told no 25 times. You'll get told your book sucks another 7 times. And eventually you'll naturally like develop certain ingredients. If you don't feel valuable, people will be like, this book like isn't going to help people, right? People might tell you that so many times that you finally get sick of being told that you're finally like, I'm going to feel valuable. You naturally just got an ingredient. You naturally just started feeling valuable. But what if you didn't have to take 10 years to do that? What if you could just take 1 year and say, what is everything I need to feel? And what is everything I need to think? And what is every action I need to take to ensure what is the formula, the source formula to ensure that this is my outcome? Oh, let me use my intuition. Let me use my tools. Let me use my friends and intuition to also help and cross check me in case I got emotional. And now you're pulling your literal exact source, manifestation, ingredient, action process that is guaranteed. And along that way, you can see, oh, I'm only feeling about 12% rooted out of 100% being the most to this book being the best of the best book that you could get on this topic. Well, if I'm only 12% rooted, that's as rooted as the fucking book publisher is going to be. They're not going to pick up my book. Before I even waste my time doing that, let me get myself more rooted. Let me get myself to the high 90s of being rooted. Oh, intuition clocked it, says I'm a high 90s. Now let me go pitch this book, right? So with intuition, you can literally bypass so many fucking decades upon lifetimes of soul lessons you can bypass, and decades of getting told no or having to get
Daddy, you
your
want the
or
pen?
having let me pause this or mute that real quick. Good. And you can speed up having to train of thought. Sorry, I'm pregnant. Pregnant brain. Oh, you can speed up having to have to get told no so many fucking times, and you can just understand what what everything I need to believe, what ingredients are connected to beliefs. Then we have thoughts. We have thought broadcasts. Who's heard me talk about thought broadcasts before? Every thought broadcast I've created or ingredient is all from intuition, right? Or it's from past getting my ass handed to me of obstacles and then having to figure out the hard way. But you can bypass having to have 10 years of obstacles by just using your intuition to just get all the ingredients you need so you don't have to have the obstacles, right? 10 years of obstacles would be getting told no about the book, getting told it's not good enough, getting told they already have enough people who write this book, getting told that they don't see the vision, right? And now you're getting your ass handed to you for 10 fucking years. And you're like, what the fuck, man? I'm doing all this work on myself. What's the problem? Well, you're doing all this work on yourself, but maybe you're missing the ingredients that are the exact specific ingredients that you need to make this specific thing happen. If you know how to make a pizza, doesn't mean you know how to make a cake. If you know how to literally, maybe let's say you're really, really good at you've mastered and you've gotten really good at your fight or flight response system. That's like making the pizza. But now you want to go get a best-selling book and get a publisher. Just because you've worked on your nervous system for 10 years doesn't mean that equals getting a publisher, right? Doesn't mean that equals baking the cake, which would in this case would be getting the publisher. So why you're like, I've done all this work, I've done all this work. Well, intuition and being able to get those specific ingredients is a massive part of creating and getting literally whatever it is that your soul is here to create and do and whatever you want to manifest in this life. So, number one, it gets you out of the contagion, understanding your own authentic pulls, which gets you in alignment with your authentic self, which gets you in alignment with your authentic soul pulls and purposes and what all those look like. And then you're more clear on that. And then you can pull ingredients and you can pull processes and action steps and actions you have to take to then make that thing happen. The obstacles happen in your life because you're throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. And you're doing it without the correct emotions and thoughts and actions. So then your life is blowing up with all these obstacles, but you're over here working on your nervous system. So you're like, why am I such a good person, but I have all these obstacles? It's just because you're missing being able to get those ingredients and get those broadcasts and get those action steps to take the right actions and do the right things to get the exact formula of what you want. And if you're in a space where you're like, I need someone else to tell me what to do, I need someone else to tell me what to do, like nobody can, why rely on other people who maybe aren't teacher souls? And how you know if they're teacher souls? With intuition. You can use intuition to see how much of the process do they actually have down. Oh, 16%. Okay, great. There's gold nuggets and everything. Go read the 16% of that book that's beneficial. I truly believe there's no bad information. I truly believe that you can pull out gold nuggets of everything ever, right? So everyone, everywhere, every podcast, every book has gold nuggets, but the problem is you've been absorbing everything because it worked for that person. And so now, because that person's soul plan just gave them this life, for different lessons and different reasons, you've decided they manifested the whole thing. And so you're now doing everything they're doing. Then you're beating yourself up because it didn't work. And now you're beating yourself up. You're being hard on yourself. And now you have extra fat in your body. And now other people are beating you up. And now other people are less nice to you. And now you just feel like shit. And now your career field sucks and hurts you even more because you are beating yourself up because your life doesn't look like theirs and you did everything they said to do in the book. When you can pull out with intuition, you can listen to anything ever, podcasts, books, people, TikTok, and you can pull out the gold nugget of that. What was the source truth here in what they said? Oh, this part, that part's like the gold nugget. Let me put that in my pocket. Let me leave the rest. And even with learning, you can use intuition with too. You're a teacher soul, and you are supposed to know every in and out of what there is to know about creating the thing that you create so you can teach someone else how to do it step by step and they're successful in it. I always say, do you want good testimonials or do you want bad testimonials? Why we get really good testimonials here is because there's a step by step by step that is a source thing. It's a source process. It's not what just worked for Allie one day, and I don't know fully know how I did it. Maybe I could tell you two things out of five. No, it's a source process. And even things that all naturally, because we'll all have natural strengths and natural ingredients that we didn't have to think about. Like I'll have natural strengths. I can still break those down into ingredients that someone who maybe doesn't have those natural strengths, I can give to them. Vice versa. Like let's say Emma has really natural strengths about a certain thing, you can pick apart like she's not thinking about it. It was just like ingrained in her soul blueprint, like everyone has. But I can pull that and I can go, oh, Emma's really funny. And Emma has a really good, just like down personality to be around all the time. Oh, let me program that into my creator field, right? Like that's a natural strength she has. She's not thinking about it, but with intuition, you can break down what that is and pull it into your field. A lot of billionaires of the world have natural strengths. They weren't sitting there looking at all these ingredients all day fucking long. It's been built into them, but you can use your intuition to go into the billionaire's creator field and go, oh, what do they have that I don't? Oh, they have this feeling. Oh, they have this emotion. Oh, they have this thing going on. And you can pull it and you can see, oh, I only have 2% of that. I only feel 3% of that. And you're like, well, fuck. But then you can do something about it. Then you can start to shift. And with intuition, you learn different neuroscience tools. You can test which one's going to work for you the best instead of wasting so much fucking time. You've gone the long way. You've had to go through obstacle after obstacle after obstacle to finally believe in yourself. Or you could just pull whatever ingredient you need to pull of believing in yourself, and then you just root to that. And you save yourself 20 years of obstacles that are trying to tell you that you don't believe in yourself. Your soul is gonna try its fucking hardest. I'm sorry, your higher self is gonna try its fucking hardest to get you to where your soul wants to go in this lifetime. And you can go the hard way, you can go the easy way. The hard way being just letting obstacles let you know where you're not rooted, where you're not believing in yourself, where you feel broke. Or you can pull ingredients, you can pull thoughts, you can pull actions that put you into that energy of that thing you want now, and you can just get it that way.